After betrayal, some relationships don't just survive, they transform. But only if both partners are willing to rebuild from the ground up. This isn't about quick fixes. It's about 12 real steps that help you heal, reconnect, and rebuild trust. Join me as I take on the challenge of rebuilding trust and connection after infidelity. Can it really be done? Infidelity is one of the toughest challenges a relationship can face. The pain, the betrayal, the shattered trust, it feels like a mountain too high to climb. When someone cheats, it's not just the act itself that hurts, but the lies, the deception, and the feeling of being completely blindsided. It's a wound that cuts deep, making you question everything about your relationship and your partner. The emotional turmoil that follows infidelity is intense. You might feel like you're walking on eggshells, constantly wondering if your partner is telling the truth or hiding something else. Trust issues become a daily struggle, and it's hard to shake off the feeling that you're just waiting for the other shoe to drop. This constant stress can lead to anxiety, depression, and a sense of isolation, even when you're still in the same relationship. The memories of what happened can haunt you, making it difficult to move forward. Many relationships struggle to recover from infidelity because the wounds run so deep. It's not just about forgiving the person who cheated, it's about rebuilding a foundation that's been shattered. Without the right approach, it's easy to get stuck in a cycle of blame, anger, and resentment. The pain can feel overwhelming, and it's hard to know where to start the healing process. Even small things, like a glance or a comment, can trigger a flood of emotions and set you back. The impact on communication is also significant. Conversations that used to flow easily now feel forced or uncomfortable. You might avoid talking about certain topics or find yourself arguing about things that seem insignificant. This breakdown in communication can make it difficult to resolve conflicts and work through your feelings. It's like there's a gap between you and your partner that you can't seem to bridge. Let us now dive into 12 actionable steps to rebuild. Before we do, remember to share with someone who needs strength today. Subscribe for more faith-driven encouragement. God honors perseverance. 1. Radical honesty, no more half-truths or omissions. 2. End all affairs completely, no contact, no, just friends, no back doors. 3. Transparency agreements, share passwords, calendars, and locations temporarily to rebuild trust. 4. Individual therapy, each partner must work on their own wounds. 5. Couples counseling, a neutral space to rebuild communication and emotional safety. 6. Daily check-ins, brief, honest emotional updates to stay connected. 7. Triggers and boundaries, identify what causes pain and agree on how to respond. 8. Apology with accountability, not just "I'm sorry," but "here's what I'm doing to change." 9. Rebuilding intimacy slowly, emotional closeness before physical reconnection. 10. Create new rituals, weekly date nights, shared goals, spiritual practices. 11. Celebrate progress, acknowledge small wins and moments of trust. 12. Commit to the long game, healing takes months, even years. Stay consistent. So, what makes it possible for some couples to rebuild after infidelity? It often starts with honest communication. Both partners need to be willing to talk openly about their feelings, their fears, and their expectations. Accountability is also crucial. The person who cheated needs to take responsibility for their actions and be transparent about their intentions. Seeking professional help, like therapy, can provide a safe space to work through emotions and develop healthier communication patterns. Rebuilding trust takes time, effort, and patience. It's not something that happens overnight, but with consistent work, it's possible. Couples who are willing to put in the effort often find that their relationship becomes stronger and more resilient as a result. One couple I came across decided to seek therapy and work through their issues together. It wasn't easy, but they were committed to healing and rebuilding their relationship. They learned to communicate more effectively, to trust each other again, and to build a new foundation for their relationship. Their story is a testament to the fact that recovery is possible, but it requires effort and commitment from both partners. Their journey wasn't without its setbacks, but they persevered and came out stronger on the other side. They learned to forgive and to move forward, not forgetting what happened, but using it as an opportunity to grow and learn. Their experience shows that with the right mindset and support, it's possible to heal and rebuild after infidelity. To heal and rebuild after infidelity, it's essential to have a willingness to forgive, to communicate openly, and to seek help when needed. It's not easy, but it's possible. Both partners need to be committed to the process and willing to put in the work. If you've experienced infidelity in your own relationship, I want to hear about your story in the comments below. If you're looking for more strategies on relationship recovery, check out my series, A Serial Cheater Brutal Guide to Change. Rebuilding after betrayal is possible, but only if both partners are all in. These 12 steps aren't just tasks. They're a lifestyle, one built on truth, transparency, and emotional courage. Subscribe for more healing-centered content. Drop a comment if you're rebuilding, or deciding if you should. Remember, you're not alone.